Students, today we shall learn about our new topic, that is value of a polynomial. The value of a polynomial fx at x equal to alpha is obtained by substituting x equal to alpha in the given polynomial and is denoted by f of alpha. For example, if fx equal to 8x square minus 3x plus 7, then its value at x equal to minus 1 will be f of minus 1. That is, we are substituting x equal to minus 1 in the given polynomial. We are getting 8 into minus 1 square minus of 3 into minus 1 plus of 7. So it will be equals to 8 plus 3 plus of 7, that is 18. Now come to next topic, that is zeros or roots of a polynomial. Let px is a polynomial. If p of a is equal to 0, then a is said to be a zero of the polynomial px. For example, if fx equal to x cube minus 6x square plus of 11x minus 6, then on putting x equal to 2, we get f of 2. So we are substituting x equal to 2 in the given polynomial. So 2 cube minus 6 into 2 square plus 11 into 2 minus of 6. We are getting 8 minus of 6 into 4 plus 11 into 2 is 22 minus 6. So we are getting 8 minus 6 into 4 is minus 24 plus of 22 minus 6. That is 8 plus 22 is 30 and minus 24 minus of 6 is minus 30. That is 30 minus 30 is 0. So we are obtaining 0 on substituting x equal to 2 in the given polynomial. Therefore, x equal to 2 is a root of the polynomial. Okay, now we shall do our exercise NCERT 2.1. So come to question number 1. In the question number 1, we have been given we have to find out the value of the polynomial, and the polynomial is fx minus 4x square plus 3. Here I am solving only two parts, that is first and second part. So first part is at x equal to 0. So substitute x equal to 0 in the given polynomial. You get 5 into 0 minus 4 into square of 0 plus of 3. So you are getting plus 3 as the answer. In the second part, you substitute x equal to minus 1. So p of minus 1 will be equals to 5 into minus 1 minus 4 into minus 1 square plus 3. What you are doing? You are substituting only the value of x equal to minus 1 in the given polynomial. On solving, you are getting minus 6 as the answer. Come to the second part. Here also I am solving two parts to make you understand what the question wants. So here the question is to find out P0, P1 and P2 for each of the following polynomials. So the polynomial is, in the first case, P of y is equal to y square minus y plus 1. So we want to find P0. So P0, substitute y is equal to 0 in the given polynomial. You get 0 square minus 0 plus 1. So the answer will be 1. In the second, when we find out P1, so substitute y is equal to 1 in the given polynomial. 1 square minus of 1 plus 1. So you are getting 1. Now P2. So again put y is equal to 2 in the given polynomial. 2 square minus 2 plus 3. So you are getting 4 minus 2 plus of 3 plus of 1. Sorry. So the final answer is 3. In the fourth part, you have been given the polynomial as px is equal to x minus 1 multiplied by x plus 1. So therefore p of 0 will be equals to, put x equal to 0 in the polynomial. So 0 minus 1 into 0 plus 1 will give you minus 1 into 1, that is minus 1. Therefore P of 1 will be, put x equal to minus 1 in the polynomial. So 1 minus 1 multiplied by 1 plus 1, that is 0 into 2, you are getting 0. Therefore P of 2 is, put x equal to 2 in the polynomial. 2 minus 1 into 2 plus 1 equals to 1 into 3, that is 3. Now come to the third question. We want to verify whether the following are the zeros of the polynomial indicated against them. So here also I am solving two parts. First part, polynomial is 3x plus 1 and the value indicated is x equal to minus 3. So what we do, we put x equal to minus 1 upon 3 in the polynomial. You will get 3 into minus 1 upon 3 plus of 1. So you are getting minus 1 plus 1, which will be equals to 0. So you can say x equal to minus 1 by 3 is the 0 of the 3x plus 1. Come to the second part. Px is equal to 5x minus pi and value indicated is x equal to 4 upon 5. Substitute x equal to 4 upon 5 in the polynomial. You will get 5 into 4 upon 5 minus pi. So 5 and 5 will be cancelled out and you will get 4 minus 5. So we conclude that P 4 upon 5 is not equal to 0. So we can say that x equal to 4 upon 5 is not the 0 of the 5x minus pi. So now come to the fourth question of the same exercise. Here also I am solving three parts of the fourth question. So you have to find out the 0 of the polynomial in each of the following cases. So first we have been given the polynomial as px equal to x plus 5. So therefore px equal to 0. So it implies that x plus 5 is equal to 0, or you can say x equal to minus 5. Thus a 0 of x plus 5 is minus 5. In the sixth part, px is equal to a of x, where a is not equal to 0. So therefore px equal to 0, which implies that ax should be equal to 0, or x equal to 0 upon a, that is 0. Thus a 0 of ax is 0. In the seventh part, we have been given the polynomial px equal to cx plus d, where c is not equal to 0 and c and d are real numbers. So put px equal to 0, which implies that cx plus d, which is the given polynomial, is equal to 0, or you can say cx equal to minus of d on transposing, or x equal to minus d upon c. Thus a 0 of cx plus d is minus d upon C. Hope you understand it, and please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.